Hi everyone, Adriana Jimenez with Fino Boxing here with CEO of Ringstar Sports, Richard Schaefer. Richard, we're here for Jermell Charlo versus Austin Trout coming up June 9th at Staples Center. We have also his twin brother, Jermell. What makes these Charlo twins so special?
Well, there's a lot of fighters who can fight, and those are certainly two of them. Tremendous skills inside the ring, but then very, very few who really have the charisma outside of the ring as well. And I think when you would rank the two talents together, the charisma and the outside of the ring and the skills inside of the ring, then you would very quickly come to the conclusion that Jermell and Jermall or Jermall and Jermell are pound for pound number 1 and 2. So they talk the talk and they walk the walk, and you don't see that too often. The last time we've seen it in the sport was frankly with my good friend Floyd Mayweather.
And well, Jermell is taking on former world champion Austin Trout. Do you believe that if victorious against Trout, he would have to unify titles with Jerry Hurd to really solidify making him a superstar in boxing?
Well, I think he already is a superstar, and I think Hurd and Charlo, they're both fighters who like to challenge themselves to fight the best. So these are not guys who are going to try to avoid each other. I think that's the logical fight, and so we'll see if it's going to happen. But that'll be a big event.
I want to ask you about the World Boxing Super Series. It's been very successful with the first installment, and we're waiting for the second series to come forward. Are we expecting to see more fights in the U.S. in the second?
Yes, that's the plan. The World Boxing Super Series is going to be featuring 3 weight classes this year. One of the weight classes, the Bantamweights, have been announced. What has been announced as well just a couple of days ago, that season 1 final at the 168-pound weight class between George Groves and Smith is on. So they're going to fight each other, which is great. It's probably going to be sometime late summer, early fall. And we, of course, know already the final from the cruiserweights unification bout for all world titles between Alexander Usyk and Murat Gassiev. So that is on as well. My colleagues in Switzerland are currently working very hard on finalizing all the particulars, such as the date and the venues. And then, we're working on announcing the other 2 weight classes as well for season 2. So the plan would be to have some of those fights here from the U.S. Season 1, we had 2 fights, one in Texas and one in New Jersey. I would love to bring one of the fights here to Los Angeles, to Staples Center. So I'm very excited because the fan response to the World Boxing Super Series has really been overwhelming. And it seems like with the Bantamweight division, which is the division which has been announced already, we have 3 world champions already agreed to participate. We have the monster, Inouye, participating. And then the vacant WBC title is going to be at stake between Ubali and the Thai guy. And so hopefully the winner of that will be participating as well. So we could actually see, just like we've seen in the cruiserweights in season 1, we could see with the bantamweights in season 2, all 4 world titles at stake again. I mean, how amazing is that?
Inouye truly is a monster, like you said. The name fits perfectly. How impressive is he to you?
Very impressive. He's another guy who seems to make it look easy. I mean, he's just like he takes on anyone. I think he is very promotable, and I think he has a bright future. But a lot of people now are saying when it was announced that Inouye was going to be in, Inouye is going to win the tournament. I don't no, not so fast, because the other champions are extremely good as well. Let me point out one of them, the WBO champion Tete, who I've seen fight actually live underneath Frampton and Donaire in Ireland, in Belfast, a few months ago. he is a very difficult, has a very difficult style, very lanky, very tall, tremendous reach. So it's going to be not so easy for Inouye as it has been with some of the other guys. Inouye has been moving up in weight as well, and this is a guy which is like towering over everyone. Probably taller than I am. So it's a difficult style. So there are going to be some mouth-watering matchups there.
And lastly, we appreciate you taking the time to talk to us. I wanted to see if I can I heard that you speak a little bit of Spanish. I wanted to see if maybe you can tell their friends to come out June 9th to Staples Center in Spanish, whatever you can.
Sí, poquito español. Mi esposa es de México, de Morelia. Yo hablo poquito español. Es muy importante el 9 de junio venir en el Staples Center. Los boletos son disponibles al $50 para dos peleas de campeonato mundial. Es un precio muy bien. Son peleas también muy bien.
Tu español es muy bien, perfecto. Eso no es poquito, eso es mucho español, muy bien. Muchísimas gracias, Richard Schaefer. Gracias.